All right, we are here with our next Disney animated princess. So I've done Cinderella and I've done Ariel and Tiana. Now we're gonna move on to one I really don't care for, and I probably won't watch this movie again. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know. We are going to review Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So let's just get into it. So first of all, she is the first ever Disney princess. I can't stand this, but she is the first. Her voice actress has passed away. So RP to her, but I'm sorry, I do not like your character. I really don't. And yes, I did just call her because her voice was annoying, okay? It shows this pretty book, and then it shows the inside of the book. It's like once upon a time, we see Snow White. She's a princess. And how is she a princess, first of all? Could somebody answer that for me in the comment section? Because, like, how is this girl a princess? Period. And it's showing another page of the book. I'm like, are you trying to be like Shrek? Well, actually, Shrek came out years after the fact. But I'm like, start the damn movie because there was nobody was narrating it or anything. It was just flipping. Like if I wanted to read, which I do love to read, I would just picked up a book instead of watching this movie. Okay, so we see this evil queen and her gloriness or whatever. And why did she have to call the person in the mirror a slave? She's like, slave in the mirror. I'm like, really? Weird. And the evil queen wants to know who's the fairest of them all. And of course, a man in the mirror got a rhyme, okay? And the evil queen wants the name revealed. And the queen, and he says the fairest one of them all is Snow White. And the queen's like, Snow White? Really? Okay. And then we see Snow White annoyingly humming, my bad. She's humming. I'm like, I really don't care about the song she's singing. I really don't. And then the birds keep running away with that voice. I'd probably run too, flying away, running away. But then they come back. I guess birds and animals and deers and whatever, they really like her. They really like her. And then we see the cute prince, and he's over there looking at her singing. And then the prince is like, oh, or whatever he was singing, because I do not remember the song at this point, and sings next to her, and she's looking at him, and she goes running to the castle and get up there like she's freaking Rapunzel or whatever, okay? And she runs away from him like, you're a weirdo. Like, I don't know, he's the weird one or you. I did like his outfit, and his voice isn't annoying. Yeah, we love that. And why did I feel like they were talking in code or in Shakespeare throughout this whole movie? And the evil queen's eyes, I think I include some pictures. I didn't include as many as I've done for Tiana and Ariel. But her eyes scare me. Like, I'm not kidding. There's some scary suckers. Scary like daggers at you. And now we see Snow White in her signature outfit. And I'm sorry, but she dumb. She a little dumb. Like, why don't she see so like the evil queen sends this huntsman to go kill Snow White. And you kind of could tell that he don't want to do it, but the little princess, she's like, you kill her right now. And he doesn't want to, but he goes, and then he's trying to raise, and he's like, run as fast as you can. So he actually kills a pig instead of kills her and brings that heart to the evil queen, makes it think that Snow White is dead, even though she is not, but she does not know that yet. And then the little cute little bird was trying to warn her, and this is the part where he told her to run, and she ran. The only thing I like about Snow White is her dress. That dress is really pretty. That's it. And she about to sing again. Like, dang, can you leave the singing to Ariel? Stop singing. Dang. And then the animals feel excited. The animals are cute. And, she's doing the most. And I'm telling you, she gives me very much Goldilocks from Goldilocks and Three Bears. Because she's over here intruding because she don't have nowhere to go. Okay, she intruding. And she's like, there's 7 little children. 7 little children. She gonna learn in a minute. They ain't no children. There's some damn dwarves, okay? Not a kid. And then she over here blowing this dust. She's like, whoo, blowing it in the squirrel's face. Like, girl, are you a little stupid? Are you a little stupid? Why are you blowing dust in the squirrel face when you know you can see the squirrel face right there? You a little stupid, okay? And she talking about, oh, this house is so dirty. Oh, like, why is it? Hold on a second. Why is it so dirty? Where is everything? The hearse is dirty. And I'm like, if you're so bothered by it, why don't you clean it up? I'm just saying, go clean it. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to help them and I'm going to clean up. And then she was like, oh, maybe they don't have a mother. Oh, maybe they're an orphan. So she goes, cleans it up. And she's telling the animals to clean. And she said all that to say that she's just going to sweep. That's it. You're just going to sweep? Okay. And then here we go with another song. We whistle while we work. We whistle while we work. Like, get out of here with that. And it's interesting how they clean the dishes in the 30s with the little push thing. But give or take 12 years, I think, because we're in 2025. The movie came out in 1937. Yeah, give or take 12 years, maybe 15, maybe less than that. This movie will turn 100 years old. The first ever Disney animated movie, because it wasn't just the first ever original Disney princess. It's the first ever Disney movie. Yeah. And the dwarves were working like, hi ho, hi ho. Again, I remember the song. And Snow found these beds, and I'm telling you, she's just like Goldilocks. She's gonna sleep on one of their beds. I'm telling you. And then they keep laughing because she thinks they're children. I don't know why she thought, maybe because like the beds are small, but they're little people. They're not children. And I told y'all, didn't I just tell y'all they were gonna lay on the beds? And the animals all took a little rest on all their little beds, and they were resting. You know, the turtle finally, like the turtle was having, I don't wonder why nobody helped the turtle, little turtle get up the stairs. You know he's slow. Help him get up the stairs. And they go right back down, and the animals are running. I don't know why they're acting so scary. And I like the dwarves singing. And then the dwarves are looking around like, who is in our house? And they're discussing what they should do. And Sneezy could not stop sneezing to save his little life. And they held it. And then Sneezy's like, ah, shoo. Like very massive sneeze, okay? And when you gotta know, you're not all of them all sitting there. On the dwarfs part, I kind of liked it. And then I was thinking to myself, this is starting to hit a boring part of the movie, because why are they taking like 10-15 minutes to catch her? Just catch her. Like, hurry up. Hurry up. And they're shocked to hear it, and they keep saying, Jiminy Cricket, Jiminy Cricket. And I was like, I'm thinking of Pinocchio here, right? And why do I feel like Pinocchio came out after this movie? After doing some research, thanks to ChatGPT, turns out Pinocchio was the second ever Disney movie to be released, but there's no connection to whichever dwarf kept saying Jiminy Cricket. But yeah, and the dwarfs are like, she don't belong here anyways. She gotta go. So then the men, the Snow White is sleeping, and the men hide under the bed. And she wakes up and she's like, how do you do? And I think it was Grumpy. He's like, how do you do what? That was funny, okay? And she's guessing all the dwarfs' name. Don't ask me which one was who, because I can't remember them all. I only remember Sneezy, Sleepy, Dopey, and Grumpy. I like Grumpy because sometimes we all get a little grumpy. And there's Happy and Bashful. And there's another one, I can't remember his name. And the Grumpy wants her to go. Like, we want you to leave. Why are you still here? You've got to go. And she knows the evil queen is going to kill her. And she's full of black magic. She's a weirdo. Weirdo. Her and Snow White are weirdos. Snow is like, she'll help with everything around the house. So they let her stay. Once she mentioned cooking, she's like, plum pudding? So you want to make something that's going to make them the plums make you and, and what that app is a gooseberry pie. Once she said they could cook, they were all in agreement and they let her stay. Then I had seen a scary thing that popped up. It was a short, and it really creeped me out. It was about Snow White, and basically the guy was saying, like, you know how at the end of the movie, which we're going to get to that part, there's that castle saying that Snow White went to heaven, and actually the prince did, like, it creeped me out. It creeped me out. Also, I was looking, that's the reason why I was looking for any other reviews of the animated one. I keep seeing reviews of the live action one. And I do have one in line. Go check her out. Please do. Her content's really good. Go check it out. And she sure is right about, you give someone an inch, they'll walk all over you. I will tell you that they will. Or if I think it was Grumpy, he was saying that if you give someone an inch, they will walk all over you. Let me just tell you, people will do it. They think that they don't see you, but they will do it and think it's okay. That is never okay. I don't care if you 5 or 65. It is never okay to like be like that, okay? And they are trying to get him. All the other dwarves are trying to get one of the dwarves. I can't remember who it was, to wash. Like, you don't want to wash your little body? You need to wash, okay? And it was funny how they were doing it. And then Dopey, he's another dumb one. Like, he over here trying to hold the soap, and it's just slipping around, like, keeps slipping out of his hands. And then the other dwarf is him trying to resist for me. Like, you don't want to scrub your body? You don't want to scrub your body? Okay? And why y'all dunking him? Just why? And we see the evil queen after a while. She wants to know who is the fairest of them all. And the mirror tells her the fairest of them all is once again Snow White. And she's like, she can't be. She's dead. And the dude in mirror, he's like, no, she's not. That's the heart of a pig. She has been tricked and she is pissed off. So she's like, what? She's still alive. I guess gotta do it to myself. So she makes a disguise for herself to change from her beauty. Not gonna lie, her eyes scare me. They really do. And she's basically doing this whole thing. She drinks her spell and the room spins. I'm like, that was kind of cool. I did like that part. And her hair changes. She's no longer beautiful. And she no longer looks like herself. And she's looking for a special death. There's a spell for the poison apple. And it's a sleeping death. So basically, it will just appear as her sleeping. But then she's like, the dwarves will never know. They will bury her alive. Then the way she looked at the screen, I'm telling you, it creeped me out. For real. And the dwarves are all singing. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I did skip the singing. The song went on a little too long for me. Like, shorten it and decute it. That's it. And then it stopped. Then she started singing about the prince. I'm like, oh, brother, here she go. And then she over here blushing like red as a tomato. And I guess it was good that she sang this part so the dwarves could know, considering what was going to happen next. But at the same time, I thought what I thought, and that's not what had happened. Continue watching. Not the animals all coupled up. They're like, ah, this is so cute. You know, they're all cuddled up. And then dwarves say they'll sleep downstairs and she'll sleep upstairs. I'm like, I get why they did that, but really, you're going to be comfortable on some wood? Where's a blanket, a pillow, a little thing, or something y'all could use? As soon as she goes upstairs, they all start fighting for the pillow that Dopey had snuck off to lay on. That was his only brightest moment, okay? But it's not his fault. He saw it first. And then she's praying. She's like, thank you to the dwarves, and I pray that Grumpy likes me, which I thought was cute. The prayer was nice. And then I was okay with Grumpy not liking her because I don't either. I don't. And she done took over their house. Like, this is her house. It ain't your house. You are temporary. Okay? And they all over here just snoring up a storm. Like, really? Now, Evil Queen, how long did it take you to make that apple? Because, like, you over here acting like you contracting, like, a whole Thanksgiving dinner. Anybody got time to be watching you make this damn apple? And this crow is scared. Like, dang, you a crow. You acting scary? You should be the least scariest one in this whole movie. And she turns to Apple Red and please, could you stop staring into the camera? You are scaring me, okay? And she had to make sure there wasn't an antidote, and it was. And she's like, love's first kiss. She's like, I don't have to worry about this. You know, ain't nothing going to happen with this, you know? And I love that the crow is happy to see you gone. Because that was, you know what? Keep watching. Keep watching. She takes her travels to Snow White. And Sneezy tells her to watch out for, you know, weird people. You know, because some people, I think she was like, what, 14? Right? And, she, you know, teenagers, they don't listen. And Dopey, didn't you just get your kiss? He went back around like 3 times. I'm like, okay, you get it. You got your kiss. Move on. And the dwarf tells her, don't let, Grumpy tells her, because I think he had the most lines, tells her, don't let anyone back into the house. And the weird bird follows her, okay? The weird birds follow the evil queen. Snow White is making a pie for Grumpy. And then the evil queen's like, the birds get scared. I'm like, oh shoot, what are they scared about? I'm like, this movie giving me the heebie-jeebies a little bit. And the evil queen appears as the old lady, and she creeps up in the window. And Snow White's dumbass is going to take the apple, okay? And the birds are all discussing. They're like, whoa, what's she about to do? What's she about to do? And the animals are concerned. So they go find the dwarves. While they're still singing the same old song, the dwarves don't really understand why the animals are acting up. They're dragging them all around. And the old lady, you know, she's really just trying to hurry up to get her to eat this apple. And, like, it's no order an apple. She says it's a wishing apple, you know, some BS. And one of the dwarves caught on to what was going on with the animals. She's like, the queen is gonna kill her. The queen's gonna kill her. So they run back. The animals try to drag them. Hurry up. And of course she gets tempted because there's the old queen, the old lady asks, is just the one that she loves. And of course it's the prince. I'm like, don't bite the apple. Don't bite the apple. And she makes a wish, talking about, I wish we lived happily ever after. She bites the apple. She's like, whoa, I feel a little strange. And then she falls down and we see her hand and she slept. And the evil queen is just a little two-sided. It's a little weird. And she just want to be the fairest woman of all, but you got the evil heart, ho. You got the evil heart. And she has to hide. They run after the evil queen, and she's trapped on a ledge, and she thinks she's going to crush the dwarves. Lightning struck her, the boulder fell on her, and she dies. They don't show her death, but she did die. See, this is what you get. This is what the evil queen gets. She wants to be the fairest one all so bad that it led to her own death. Not that smart, ain't you? You ain't that smart. And meanwhile, the animals and the dwarves hold vigil for her, right? And the prince heard about, so they show like this little part of the storybook, which, you know, if everybody knows, it's from the Grimm's fairy tales. If y'all was watching my vlog the other day, and I was at Five Below, go watch that vlog. I have fun in Five Below. I have fun. And I saw the Grimm's fairy tales book. I did put it back, but if I go back again and they still have it, I will grab it. And the prince heard of the maiden who slept in the glass coffin. And they are all sad and sitting with her. And the prince comes to save the day. He kisses her and then like this. And she's like, ah. She wakes up and everyone smiles. The prince carries her. They get on the horse and all the dwarves say goodbye. And they go away into the castle. But again, I kept thinking about that short I had seen earlier. Like, for people who really, really like this movie, it would ruin it for you. Because, like, it's crazy. They made it seem like Snow White actually, like, wasn't saved, died, and was basically saying her and the prince were going to heaven. How was the prince going to go to heaven when he was not affected by no spell? Okay, that don't make no sense. And they lived happily ever after. And the movie was over. I give it a 4 out of 10. Probably won't watch this movie again. My favorite parts were the dwarves and her dress and the animals. I really didn't care for Snow White, and I probably never will, because I never have this whole time. Like, if there's a Disney princess movie I reach for, it's usually Cinderella, Ariel, or Mulan, and now Tiana. But I don't reach for Snow White. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all the next time. I already have all of the rest of the Disney princess ones planned out. And I will be reviewing our little friend Stitch's movie on the day that the movie is released. We'll be reviewing the animated version of Lilo and Stitch on May 23rd. So look out for that, because I don't know if I'll be able to see the movie. If I am, great. If I'm not, well, I'll wait. But nobody spoil it for me if y'all get to see it if I don't get a chance to. But bye!